especially over the offseason after I had a chance to kind of strip things down and take a look. So I'm very excited about this season and looking forward to it, and then this race especially. I don't care about points. I want a Daytona 500, a second Daytona 500 win. That's what we're here for.
And in the last 5 years, you've always been parked, your hauler, in the exact same spot in the garage. So does it feel different walking through the garage knowing, hey, I've got to go back and do what I did the last 5 years?
It's so motivating. And really during the test sessions here, I walked to the wrong truck and pulled into the wrong parking stall a couple times. And there's no better motivation than that. Tony did an amazing job last year, and hats off to he and his team. But I'm going to get the slow Chevrolet back, and hopefully it's this year.
Hey, how about this for motivation? You've won one Daytona 500, but your crew chief, Chad Knaus, wasn't here. So how about that? Do you want to win that for him and give him that picture in victory lane?
Yeah, it's all about the photo this weekend. Unfortunately, he wasn't there for that picture, as you know, and everybody knows. But we got a shot this year, and a real good one. Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, I know Genevieve. I know who your favorite driver is. Good luck today, Jimmy.
Thank you.
All right, it's just hard to believe right now that Jimmie Johnson is not champion, but that belongs to Tony Stewart, and Jimmie Johnson wants nothing more than to get it back. Now, you just heard from Trevor Bayne a little while ago. It's hard to believe that he is 21 years old and Jeff Gordon is 40 years old. Gordon won the Sprint Cup title 4 times, most recently in 2001, but the past few years have produced some wins, some near misses, and also some pretty bad hits.
He's going for a ride.
Oh my gosh. Jeff Gordon slammed that inside wall hard.
Jeff Gordon's upside down.
And we welcome in Jeff Gordon right now, of course, a 4-time champion, 3-time winner of this race. And Jeff, have you ever seen the competition level so tight at the top of NASCAR Sprint Cup Series?
No, you know, every year it gets more and more competitive, especially when NASCAR came with this new car. You know, it just evened the playing field, and the quality of drivers continue to get better and better all the time, and that's why you just never know who's going to win this Daytona 500 or who's going to win the championship each year.
Hey Jeff, it's DW. When was the last time you were upside down, brother?
I think it was in a rally car over in Spain when I took a ride with Marcus Grunholm, but by myself driving, it probably was a midget or sprint car back in '89 or '90, so it's been a while. Those were a little bit more violent flips, I can tell you that, than what I had the other night, but you know, hopefully we got that out of the way with our Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet, and we go on and be a real threat in this Daytona 500. The car's been amazing all week long, qualified strong, and we didn't get a chance to really show that in the 150s, but I know we have it, and today's a long race.
Jeff, it's Michael. I'm wondering, have you ever hit a safer barrier? Every wreck you have, it's like you find somewhere where it isn't. This week it was flipping over on your roof on the asphalt. So how's those crashes been? Weighing on you?
Oh, there's no doubt. My body's taken a toll over the years from some of the impacts, whether they be flipping in sprint cars and midgets or, you know, some of the big hits we've taken here. You don't make it to this level without taking some big hits. I'm so thankful of how advanced the safety features have become in these race cars. You know, back in, I think it was like maybe '99 or something, I hit a wall in Texas without the safer barrier, and I still look back at that crash and feel very, very fortunate. That was the type of impact that could have ended my career, not possibly taken my life. And so I look at the seats, I look at the safer barriers, the Hans device, so many things that have been incorporated in these cars, the harnesses, and you know, I don't want to go through these wrecks or you know, see wrecks like what we've seen with Danica and Paluto, but you know, boy, to see him walk away and to be a part of a wreck like that one Saturday night and walk away is a great feeling.
Hey Jeff, people always saying, oh, what do you guys do in the off season? Lay around and take it easy and celebrate. What did you do in your off season?
Well, it started off with the trip with my wife Ingrid and my daughter Ella going to Rwanda. We were supporting a cancer research program over there with Partners in Health. Such an amazing experience to go there with my family and to see that part of the world and what's going on there and be up to lend a helping hand. So I look forward to another trip there. And then we spent a little bit of time relaxing as well in the Caribbean. So it's been an awesome off season, as well as a lot of hard work with this race team getting prepared for the Daytona 500 in this season.
Well, Jeff, thank you so much for joining us. We sure appreciate your time, and good luck out there on the racetrack this afternoon when we get this thing going.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Good luck,
All right, that is four-time champion Jeff Gordon. We hope you have noticed these pins that we've been wearing today, and it's all part of our Fox Sports Supports charitable initiative. We are proud to announce this year that NASCAR and Fox's charity is the American Heart Association. This great organization helps build healthier lives free of heart disease and stroke. To learn more and find free resources, please visit heart.org/Fox Sports. We're moments away from Danica Patrick and Darrell Waltrip, the Hall of Fame driver and the driver making her Cup Series debut, will come your way. You're watching NASCAR on Fox.
In a very short period of time, you've become the face of NASCAR. I mean, think about that.
I don't know. It's opening weekend for me.
The Daytona 500 pre-race show delivered by Pizza Hut is sponsored by Sprint, proud sponsor of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Aerial coverage by Goodyear. Everything we've learned making tires for the proving grounds of NASCAR inspires what we roll into yours. Goodyear, more driver. It's one of the most anticipated debuts in NASCAR history. Danica Patrick will start from row number 15 as she's being introduced to the fans. Danica is a superstar driver and a celebrity name. She was Yahoo's most searched athlete in 2011, and today is her first race in the Cup Series. Danica had a fast car at Daytona until the last lap of Thursday's Gatorade Duel. Danica shook off the bad wreck and 2 hours later sat down with Darrell Waltrip. How'd it go, DW?
Well, she's the third woman to start the Daytona 500. Listen, it wouldn't surprise me if she won the darn thing. Well, welcome to NASCAR. That little duel race kind of got your attention, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a good lick.
The discipline that you had, if that were me headed for that wall, you know what I'd be doing?
I was starting to think that I was a wuss for letting go of the wheel. After looking at the replay, I realized that it was completely unsavable.
And what were you doing with your hands? Was that IndyCar stuff flying over your head and you're trying to protect your face?
Well, I didn't
What was that?
want to get caught up in the wheel with my hands. It's an IndyCar thing. I mean, it's an open wheel thing.
This is hard. Dario had trouble. Sam Hornish has struggled in stock cars. How are you fitting in?
I think that there's a lot that needs to be put into the trust out on the track. You know, there's some energy put into those relationships, saying that, look, I understand that there's going to be some functions of earning respect out there, and I'm ready to do it.
You and Tony, your current Cup car owner, it's a big contrast. But do you help him or does he help you? Who helps who?
Holy crap, he helps me so much, so much. I mean, I'm helping him with things like where you can find your fiber, but he's helping me with things that are far more important than that.
Who makes the biggest impact on you?
Probably my husband. He probably has the biggest influence on the way that I think and getting me geared up for game day, and that's what we call it, game day. And,
like that.
You know, it's that special day where you eat whatever you want and you put Nutella on your toast if you feel like it.
Who are some of your heroes?
Kind of a difficult question for me. I always wanted to be the first me, not the next somebody else. So when you have someone that's an idol, like even if for little kids that maybe I'm that person, I don't know. I would say it's great to have someone to look up to, but you should want to be better than me. You should want to be better than me.
Everybody wants you.
In a very short period of time, you've become the face of NASCAR. I mean, think about that.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think it's opening weekend for me, so it's a grand opening. It's the grand opening. Lots of people show up for the grand opening.
you're really a busy girl, but you know what? You're going to be a little busier because you're going to turn 30.
I found 2 gray hairs.
Oh my gosh!
Like right here.
Look at that.
I am. I'm going to be 30.
I know.
I'm ready. I think my 30s are going to be the best years of my life.
And that's what I was going to say. Do you know that drivers peak? They sort of at 28 to about 35. That's when they're at their best. Did the wreck on Thursday hurt your confidence? Are you physically and mentally ready?
I'm probably a little dumber, but
A little dumber.
it's okay.
It's supposed to knock you conscious.
All right. Apparently I hit wrong. I feel good. I feel good. I feel confident, and I'm ready to go.
And you can see Danica is attracting a lot of attention from the media and other fans around here at the racetrack. And here's one reason why.